Let's talk a minute about doctors. Primary care doctors. Let's start there. I called my primary care physician the other day. Jerry answers the phone. Jerry's the receptionist. Jerry says to me, "What's the matter, Paulie? Not feeling well?" "Yeah, Jerry. That's why I'm calling the doctor, Jerry." So I make my appointment. I go in. Who's at the desk? Jerry. What do you think Jerry said to me when I walked up? "Hey, Paulie, what's the matter? Not feeling..." "Jerry, we've been through this! We already discussed on the phone that I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling well." "Let me see the doctor." So now I get in. Doctor walks in. Everybody loves doctors, right? They're smart. They did like 8,000 years of school. They're supposed to be able to cure you, or at least figure out what's wrong with you and help cure you. The doctor walks in. First word out of their mouth, guess what it was? "What's the matter? Not feeling well?" I figured I'd come by and visit. Say hello. Bring you a gift. "No, I don't feel well." Fix it. So they take the shirt, the blood pressure. They take the shirt off, do the blood pressure. They listen to your heart. I don't think they actually listen to your heart. Whatever. What's this say they're listening to my heart? Then the doctor comes in. Nice little discussion. "I got this ache, that ache, blah, blah, blah." They don't know what's wrong with me. So she says, "Go home. Call me if it gets worse." Call me if it gets worse. Okay. So I go home. The next morning I call her. The pain in my side, I feel like I'm getting stabbed. They won't let me talk to a doctor. They're like, "I'm sorry, you can't talk to a doctor. Let me put you through a nurse." A nurse? God bless nurses. But is the nurse going to tell me what's wrong with me? Is she going to prescribe me No. They're going to talk to the doctor. So the nurse gets on the phone. "What's the matter, Paulie? No, I'm not feeling well." You said to call back. If it got any worse, it got worse. So I'm calling back. Can I speak with the doctor? "We'll talk to the doctor and we'll get back." Get back to me? Okay. About a half an hour later, 45 minutes later, doctor calls me. What do you think they said? "Not feeling well?" "No! I'm not feeling well. And just like you told me to call you back, if it got worse, it got worse." Doctor says, "Why don't you come back in?" So I come back in. They fucking take my temperature, check my heart. My heart's fine. My temperature's fine. My fucking side is killing me. Look at my side. So they look at my side. Again. "Paulie, listen, it looks okay. I don't really know what it could be. We'll take some blood." So they take some blood. Then they want you to piss in a cup. The cup's like a tequila shot glass. It's about this big. You put about 4, 5, maybe 6 drips in there. You go in the bathroom to take a piss. You got the cup in one hand, your hog in the other. You're trying to piss in the cup. There's piss flying everywhere. It's all over your hand. It's spilling over the fucking thing. It's a fucking mess. Then they want you to carry it out. You gotta carry it. People are look, you're carrying your own piss. It's fucking weird. Anyway, doctor says, "Go home. We're gonna run the blood and the piss. We'll get back to you." Hours go by. Nobody gets back to me. I'm fucking dying. So I call the doctor's office right before it closes. I need to speak to a doctor. Jerry. Jerry says, "I'm sorry, you can't speak with a doctor. I'll give you I don't want a nurse." They put the nurse on the phone. "Nurse, did you get any results back from the piss and blood?" "Hold on, I gotta talk to a doctor. We'll call you back." So they call me back. There's nothing wrong with your piss or blood. We don't know what it is. Call us if it gets worse. Next day, I call them. Jerry answers the phone. I'm not even going to tell you what he asked me. I'm not even going to tell you. You know what he asked me. So I go through the nurse. The nurse is going to talk to the doctor. The doctor's going to call me back. They call me, come back in, Paulie. So I go back in. Taking the temperature, checking the heart. My side hurts. They look at the side, they look at the skin, no problem. They're like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Take some ibuprofen. I could have called my grandmother on Monday, and in 5 minutes, she would have told me, make sure you're getting plenty of rest, take an ibuprofen for the pain, let me get the evil eye off you, all in 5 minutes. Over the phone. Ibuprofen. So I leave. A few hours go by. I'm fucking dying. So I call the doctor. Jerry! That's what Jerry said. I'm gonna fucking kill Jerry one of these days. Anyway, doctor says, Paulie, if the pain's that bad, maybe you should go to the emergency room. Emergency? Why don't you tell me to go to the fucking emergency room on Monday? So I go to the emergency room. It's like they have this code book that they all read from. I walk in the emergency room. The lady says, nice lady, nice old lady, Janet. Janet says to me, Paulie, what's the matter? Not feeling? Janet, why the fuck would I be at the emergency room if I felt great? No, I don't feel good. Give me a doctor. So they get me in the bed. Doctor says, we're going to check your piss and your blood. Check my piss? What with the piss and blood? Fix my side. So they checked the piss and blood. Guess what they said? Everything looks great, Paulie. Vital signs are great. Blood looks great. Piss looks great. Now I'm standing there, got piss on my hand. Fucking, what am I doing? CT scan they send me. That's got to find something, right? Nope. Nothing. So now, my vitals are great. My blood's beautiful. I learned how to piss in a tequila cup. And still nothing. In the CAT scan. Nothing. They're like, you're fine. I'm fine. Fine. I feel like I got a fucking samurai sword in my side. How am I fine? Take some... I'll slap you if you say ibuprofen one more fucking time with the ibuprofen. Give me a perk or something. So they give me more Motrins. And they give me like an antibiotic. Just in case. Just in case. Nobody knows what the fuck's wrong with me. All those years of school. Med school. Fucking biology classes. Fucking whatever the fuck. Math. I don't know what the fuck they do. 7, 8 years of fucking school. My doctor, nothing. The nurses, nothing. Emergency room doctor, nothing. And guess what? Every time I go, they want a copay. Copay. I'm here for the same thing. Shouldn't my copay like parlay from one to the next? Or like, do you just send people home so they gotta come back tomorrow, give you another copay? These doctors, they're fucking... Where's House? Get me House. I want House to diagnose me. Where's the diagnostic team? I want House, the little black kid, and that fucking crazy lesbian bitch to fix me. Ah!